So with the thinking, Owen, that the US isn't an honest broker, as Mohammed has outlined, what does it mean? It's very difficult for us to ask you what is Donald Trump thinking, but really what is his motivation when there's so much outrage and everybody knew the outrage would be there? What is he thinking by making this move right now?
Well, first, kind of to take off of something Mohammed said, Benita, about how this fits into narratives about the United States. You know, the international narrative into which this will fit about the United States, and particularly President Trump, is of the United States again departing from the international consensus, whether it be on climate change, whether it be on free trade agreements, whether it be on the future of U.S. alliances. Again, another issue where Donald Trump is separating the United States from the established consensus here, an established consensus of 70 years in the international community. So what's motivating him? I think there are two factors. The first is political, and that really has to do with evangelical Christians. Evangelical Christians are an essential part of Donald Trump's base. He can't really govern, and I think can't be reelected in 2020 without their support, can't survive potentially a Republican primary challenge in 2020 without strong support from evangelical Christians. That's why he delivered for them from his perspective and their perspective on the Supreme Court justice nomination, and again on this issue, which is very, very important to them. That's the first thing. The second thing I think is really personal. This is a president who doesn't like to feel limited, who doesn't like to feel fenced in, who doesn't like to feel advisors tell him that there's something he can't do, and feels a natural tendency to push back against that kind of advice. We saw that earlier with the Iran nuclear deal and the decision to decertify it. I think that was also a factor here, with what consequences for Israel, for the region, and America's standing in the world still to be determined.